The Holocaust. Ayana King and Gentria Sarong. To kill 6 million Jews, the Nazi state and its collaborators used its bureaucracy. The massacre is known as the Holocaust. Holocaust means sacrifice by fire in Greek. The Nazi thought that their race is superior and the Jews were a threat to pure Germans. The Nazi used violence on people who they believed were racially inferior, such as the Gypsies, any disabled, or the Slavs. Others mistreated people because of politics, beliefs, ideological, and behavior such as the homosexuals, socialists, Jehovah's Witnesses, and communists. In the Middle Ages, specifically in the Russian Empire, people started to discriminate the Jews, which straightened the feelings against Jews was the eugenics movement. The Nazi not only discriminates the Jews as culturally and religiously different, but biologically different. A law was made in September 1935 called the Nuremberg Laws. This prevented Jews from having a sexual relationship or marrying Germans, getting a citizenship, and also states if you have 3 or 4 Jewish grandparents, you're counted as a Jew. On 1938, over the night of November 9th through 10th, there was an intense violence against the Jews called the Kristallnacht, or the Night of Broken Glass. The windows of Jews and businesses were smashed, Jews on the streets were beat, the houses and businesses of Jews were burnt, and over 30,000 Jews were arrested and sent to camp where they were brutally murdered.
The final solution. The National Socialist government created concentration camps for opponents in the early years of the Nazi authority. During the war years, the Germans and their collaborators created transit camps, forced labor camps, and ghettos to monitor the Jewish population and to help make later deportation of the Jews easier. Mass murder operations against Roma, Jews, and Soviet state and Communist Party officials were carried out by militarized battalions of order police officials and mobile killing units called Einsatzgruppen after the invasion of the Soviet Union in June 1941. Millions of Jews from the occupied territories from Germany and from the countries of many of its Axis allies were deported by Nazi German authorities to ghettos and extermination camps between 1941 and 1944, where they were murdered in gassing facilities. The end of the Holocaust. In an attempt to stop the Allied liberation of a massive amount of prisoners, the SS guards moved camp inmates by train or on death marches in the final months of the war. While moving across Europe in a series of offensives against Germany, the Allied forces began to encounter and release concentration camp prisoners by forced march from one camp to another. The marches went on until the day German armed forces surrendered to the Allies, May 7, 1945. Many of the Holocaust survivors found shelter in displaced persons camps organized by the Allied powers. About 700,000 Jews, including 136,000 Jewish displaced persons from Europe, immigrated to Israel between 1948 and 1951. In 1957, the last displaced persons camp closed. That is the end. Thank you.
Thanks for watching.